Hi, okay, so what I'm going to show you here is a new feature that's been built into RoomTracker. The feature is for making or creating richer content emails, i.e. ones that have got bold text, different color text, different font texts, embedded images, pretty much like what you would see or what you would create with say an Outlook email. So let's take a look. We previously used to enter or edit the email settings, the templates, via the value parameters menu. This is now changed to the email templates menu item. So let's click on that. So here it is. Here, this is a demo one I've just created. So this is giving you an overview of, yep, it's all, you've got embedded images, you've got hypertext, hyperlinks for emails and your web address, coloured fonts and all the rest of it. So how did I do that? Okay, so first thing I'll do is I'll jump to this test one here. So this is pretty much how your email current email templates will look. So this will still use your current or existing templates that you've got, but you'll be able to go and spruce them up a bit more. So we'll take this, let's just do a couple of wee things here. So the first thing we'll do is we'll change dear to being bold. We'll say, let's make the deposit, we'll make that red, highlight to them, maybe even bold as well. So we can change things like bill and bend, we'll change that to an orange colour and bold and underline, italic and underline. Now you'll notice here that we've got already got a hyperlink for an email address. Now we haven't done anything yet to do that, but what's happened is the editor has automatically picked that up and realised that it's an email and created the hyperlink already for you. You can add a hyperlink by clicking on the hyperlink button here, which asks you for the URL. So we'll give it BBC motel.co.nz. I'm not sure if this actually exists, but we'll just pretend it doesn't for now. So that's added it in there. Alternatively, I could actually also have gone and typed it in, and it would have created it. So there's two methods of doing it. You can select all the font if you need to, and let's say we don't want it to be Times New Roman. We'll change it to Verdana, and all that's a bit big. We can drop it down to 8 or 6, whatever you choose. You can tidy up some of the empty lines. The one thing to note when you're editing, very much like Microsoft Word now does, when you press enter it adds a whole new line. So if we take credit card here, if I press enter, it won't go down to the line directly underneath it. It'll create a blank space, like a new paragraph. Now to get around that, you hold down shift and then press enter, and it creates it directly underneath. That's a wee tip. What about images? Okay, so we can add an image. Adding images is pretty straightforward. You click on the image button and you go looking for it. It looks for the picture source. The picture source is where it is. So you now just go and navigate to find that image, which I'm doing now, and I've already got one here created. Now it'll take all picture types, so you can have GIFs, JPEGs, PNGs, bitmaps, WM files, art files. Primarily either one. You've probably already got some existing, which may be JPEGs or PNGs or bitmaps. I very rarely see GIF files these days. So we'll say yep, okay to that. We don't really need to add anything extra into here. We can just leave it as it is and press OK, and there's our image added to our new sparkling, more rich looking email. You've still got the ability to right click and add all the items that get replaced with information from the invoices before. So we'll put a space in there, dear first name, surname. As you can see here, we've got deposit, we've already got that one in there. We can still add attachments. Attachments are added and deleted the same way. Adding new, once again, it still just goes and adds a new one. So we'll just save that, and I can go add new. And now what it does is it actually says, give me the name for the new one. So we'll call it test 2, go OK, and it's gone and created a new item for test 2. So now let's see what happens. So we'll go close that, and I'll change that. I've already got a Mickey Mouse here, reservation, so we'll right click and go send confirmation email. Now you'll notice that you've got this menu bar up here. Now this whole section is common to anywhere that an email is sent and contents can be edited. So let's take a look. We'll go to take reservation test as an example. So there we are, dear Mickey Mouse. Nothing, obviously I haven't taken anything out of their credit card. That's just a bit of showing that it's been placeholdered, and the value's gone in there, and it's bold, dear Mickey Mouse. Everything else is the same. But actually, I really like that to be underlined, so I can underline it. Or I can change this to being italic. So I've made those couple of changes to here, but those changes are not updating the template. This is purely for editing. As you need to, you may never need to, but in some cases you may need to change some of the text or whatever you need to do. You can do it as a one-off if you want it to be done all the time, or that text to be presented all the time. Then you'd have to change it through the email template. So this is just for the temporary ones. So right, everything else is still the same. Nothing else has changed. So we hit send. It sends the email. Okay, so here's the email I've just received. I sent it to myself, obviously, and here's the information. It's got the confirmation information. It's got a certificate to say that my emails are being checked for antivirus. So that hopefully that gives you an idea of how it works. The one thing I did forget to mention is under settings, under PABX, under templates, is that you can actually, if you've already got an email that you have already got pre-set up in Outlook, it's got all your company logo, it's got your contacts and everything like that, you can actually copy that whole email out of Outlook, paste it into the editor here, and it will bring across all the formatting and everything like that, so all the colors, all the style, font, bold, italic. But the one thing it won't do is it won't bring across the image. So what you need to do is re-add the image. The other thing is, if you ever decide to change your company logo, you'll need to change it in the emails as well, because it actually takes a copy of the image and puts it in a different location, so that it the file names conform to a required standard. So that's about all. Hopefully you enjoyed that, and hopefully it makes things a bit easier for you.